We should make a movie together, Tigger. Hi, welcome to my review of Life of Pi, directed by Ang Lee and starring Suraj Sharma. All I didn't know about going into Life of Pi is that it's about this boy who's on this ship filled with zoo animals, and one night the ship gets caught in this horrible, horrible storm and it becomes flooded. The boy, whose name is Pi, escapes on a safe boat with a few zoo animals, and one of those being a ferocious tiger. The film really reminded me of 127 Hours with James Franco. Instead of it being about somebody that's trapped in this crater, it's about a boy who's trapped at sea. And I really, really like that. In the film, you could really feel the desperateness with Pi. And, I was deeply moved, not only by the human characters, but, the animal characters. And I think that's something that's really difficult to do in films these days, is to get me emotionally involved with characters. I want to talk about the acting for a second. Suraj Sharma, who plays Pi, does an amazing job. I would love to see him get nominated for possibly a leading role in the Oscars this year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I do think he does a fantastic job, given that he is kind of the only character for quite some time. Him, the tiger, that's all you see. So basically, it's him. He's like James Franco was in 127 Hours, kind of holding that film, holding that weight. It's the same thing Siraj is doing in this film, and he does a fantastic job. Now I want to talk about the cinematography. Cinematography is gorgeous. It's stunning. It will definitely get nominated for some awards this year. But there's this one part, or there's only a handful of parts, and it only takes place within this 15-minute range, and you never ever see it again. But the film is, I don't know if it was shot for 3D, but there are obviously some moments that are for 3D. And so there's a part in the film where the film it just shrinks, and out of nowhere, you have all this stuff that's going on, and you can totally tell it's catered towards the 3D. And that kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. Apart from that, that's it. Out of anything that took me out of it, that was just that small little speed bump, and after that, it was back on track. I do want to talk about something real quick. The film has a lot of religious elements in it, and that will turn off a few people inevitably, regardless of how thick it is or how small it is. And the religious elements, they're there, but they don't take over the film. I think you can, if you're someone that I guess gets offended easily by I don't know, other people's views on religion, you might want to stay away from this. But if you're not, if you're cool with whatever, I think you'll enjoy it. Just know that there are some things in this film that are probably going to push a little people off the edge slightly, but hopefully not. But that's just what I think. Personally, I'm totally cool with it. I had no problem with it, but that's just me. Overall, Life of Pi is a beautiful film who I'd recommend to everyone who's open-minded and wants to see a great film. I really, really, really dug the hell out of this movie. I love it. I give Life of Pi a very high 4.5 out of 5. It's not my favorite film this year, but it's definitely one of the better films I've seen this year. It's great. Go check it out. Thanks for watching.